What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Last video, I set the goal of catching a giant snapping turtle, and I didn't make it happen. We caught a few little bass, did a little bit of scouting at some pretty cool ponds that we're going to check out again later. Behind me is a path, looks like a truck took down to another pond, but I have not given up on my goal of catching a monster snapping turtle. Okay, that's what we're going to do in this video right here. So stick around to the end of the video and you will not be disappointed. All right, let's go. Okay, so simple enough. Happen to have these two pieces of PVC pipe, two very different sizes, in my garage already. 10 feet. Let's say this one is 8 feet. 9 feet. So I'm just gonna cut both in half. We'll start with the 10 footer. And half of 10, quick maths, is 5. Right there is approximately 5 feet. There's 2. I'm gonna drill a hole in the ends. Maybe I am. Gotta be smarter than the drill. It's really weird. Really weird. Some twine I just had sitting in there. What I'm actually gonna do is run it through, hopefully. Good old grandpa trick there. Lick the end of it. There we go. Now something I'm doing a little bit different than what I've done in the past is I lost my knife. Okay. This is just like Deer Quest 2024 when every time I was on the video we discovered something else I'd lost. I've lost a knife that was in my pocket when I was at church a little bit ago, but who knows? What I'm gonna do is take one end of this, tie it through a washer. Good old slip knot just like you would on a fishing line, because that's just kind of my go-to knot for everything. What I've got here is I've tied a washer to this end so that this string can come and go here. The reason why I did that is it may be beneficial. I don't know why. I was just thinking about on the bank, being able to grab the string and pull it to me without fighting with the rod. That'll do the trick with enough muscle. Okay, so I didn't measure. Then I just have some treble hooks that came from my catfish tackle box. There's bigger, I wouldn't be opposed to bigger, but this is big enough to get some pretty good sized monster snappers from the ponds we have. So same thing, use grandpa's old trick, lick the line, slide it through, tie it on while hopefully not hooking myself. Same thing, good old fashioned slip knot, just like I tie on all my hooks with. One simple bank pole. I'm gonna go in the ground. You'll see how it works whenever we put it out there. I have excess amount of string. One thing I'm trying to decide is maybe I want to put a little float on here so it doesn't just go straight to the bottom. We can throw it out and let it float. I'll probably do that. Hold on a second. Just take it, 8 or 10 inches or so above the hook. Set it. There we go. Bank pole completed. It's not a bad idea to make them a little bit longer. I'm just trying to capitalize on as much material as I have in my garage without paying anything or buying anything extra, because your boy's a baller, but I'm a baller on a budget. So we're gonna use what we got sitting around. That's it. I'm gonna make up at least 3 more of these. I'll have 4, but I may off camera wrangle whatever else I got in the garage and just increase our odds of snagging a big old turtle. All right, here's the pond we were at yesterday. The first one back through this where we set up those turtle poles. So we're gonna head in. I'm not super confident because I just used that old stink catfish bait that was given to me. It's been in my tackle box forever. I don't know if it would have any attraction for turtles. I also, when I first opened it, it had like a little bit of a smell that hit me, but then as I was dealing with it, I didn't feel like it really had that much smell. So I don't know, but we're gonna get out here and check it out. Hopefully we've got one. What's this little bird? I missed it. All right. Right out the gate, I'm starting to see the poles. I don't see any movement on any of them. That doesn't mean anything. They're pretty big, sturdy poles. No, I see all bobbers floating just perfectly fine. I hear a frog right here though. There's just a good sized frog right here. All right, doesn't look like anything from these turtle traps. Okay guys, our goal is to get a couple bluegill to use as live bait to set for our bank poles for Turtle Quest 2025. I'm gonna be fishing out these guys with South Bend Micro Light. It's like a $20 Dunham special that is like my bluegill backyard pond go-to pole. Then I've got these power baits, which I bought on a trout fishing trip like 3 years ago. They've been sitting in a locker, and these bluegill pretty well bite on everything that's thrown at them. So that's what we're gonna go for today. I'm gonna see if I can hook one of these up, catch just 2 or 3 or so. That should be enough for what we want to do. Yeah, it's amazing that these still have scent. I mean, I'm not kidding. It was a couple of years ago that I bought them. That's it. Let's see if we can hook up on a couple. Oh, they took everything. I think the power bite might actually be a little bit too big, but we're gonna go again. Oh, look at that, they got it again. Oh, I'm gonna try a smaller power bait. BRB. Okay, I got a smaller power bait from Berkley, the crappie sparkle nibbles. Okay, I'm gonna try just putting one of those right on the tip of the hook, and hopefully be an easier bite for one of them to get hooked on. Well, there's a decent bass right here. Frog over there. Okay, weird. They are not as interested in this bait as they were in the other one. I just need 2 bluegill. This isn't even bluegill quest. This is turtle quest. These are supposed to be the bait. Okay, I think we're on. Yeah. There we go. Okay, normally not what you're after when you're fishing, but this guy's gonna make perfect little cut bait for our turtle poles. Okay, and he dehooked himself. That's great. Throw it out again and see what it does. I could literally throw like a cast net out here because they're just schooling. That's what I was talking about. You see them? Just straight up schooled around. It is a feeding frenzy. I can probably catch another one real quick before I go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yep, you're mine, buddy. Okay. That's a little bit bigger one actually, but it's perfect for what we're doing. Okay. Real pretty fish. We're gonna make real nice turtle bait. Okay, so we're done here. So all I wanted for today was these two. Let's go get these fixed up. We're gonna put on ice to keep them a little bit fresh. And let's go rig up our turtle poles. Turtle Quest 2025, full go. We're going to a new pond. Big turtle spotted there, that's our goal. So I'll catch you at the pond. All right, brought just a little bit of cut bait that we caught earlier. Throwing out the same bank poles as the last video. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. That piece on there. Get my line untangled. What is this, amateur hour? All right, there we go. Get this untangled. Oh no. Dang it. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, so it's the morning after, and I don't know if you can see right there, there is a turtle out there. But also when I came up, for some reason the first pole I checked was the second one. And as I did, this bobber took off underwater, went around, came back up. So I'm hoping maybe we got something snagged. It's just fatigued and gave up the fight for the most part, but we're gonna check it out now. But a turtle being, yeah, it just went under right there. It's pretty common. No. There is nothing but grass. But I promise you, just a second ago, it was going wild. All right, so all of them were completely robbed this morning. No bait left on them. So I don't know, maybe if I need bigger treble hooks. I noticed when I was putting the bait on that I wasn't snagging very well. The bait seemed almost too big for the hooks I have on there. So that may be something I look at. I actually came out once yesterday after setting them up because there was another guy that came out here, was fishing, and he sent me a message and said, hey, one of your poles is going. I came out here, bait was gone from it. rebaited it. Like I said, came out today, bait gone from all of them. So we'll be back this evening, bait them up again after work, and then come back out a little bit after dark, pull them and see what we got. So I don't know, it wouldn't be a quest if it was easy. Turtle Quest 2025, let's keep going. All right, so I just pulled up here to the pond. This is like my fifth visit, third day, setting baits. Felt like I just need to check it just to make sure, but honestly, I had no hope anything was gonna be here. I'm walking out now, and I have a pole completely laid over. I see it laying in the grass. I'm hoping that's a good sign that there's something on it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure what's happened, but let's go, baby. Let's hope this is the turtle. The line is tight. Bobber is gone. Oh, monster turtle. Come on, buddy. Come on. That's it. That's what we're here for. Nope. Come on. There we go. Monster turtle right there. That's what we were after. Turtle Quest 2025. He's loose. Watch him, boys. Right here. That's what we came for. Oh, look at him get at it. I don't even know how to pick this dude up. Here we go. Turtle Quest 2025. I want to get a weight on him before we let him go. Whew. Okay. So I'm out of breath from a lot of running from the pole to my car because I was not ready. But I've got the bucket tarried in. We know what the scales were measuring it at 0. So let's see what this bad boy weighs. I don't know if you guys can see that on there. It's coming in at 21 and a half pounds. 21 and a half pounds. Let's go. All right. I had a rough time this time, but this is a common turtle in this area. They can get way bigger. This dude is gonna be good eating. I'm not gonna do a catch, clean, and cook. You know, if I start getting 1,000 likes on these videos or something, I'll start putting in the work for those. But until then, man, I'm excited to get him. Don't know if my wife's gonna be, because I've been telling her she's gonna eat it. I don't know if she ever has. But there we go. First turtle of the year. This video's over, but turtle fishing is not over. I've got some plans for some better poles, because I literally almost given up on these poles. And we're gonna catch some more. And I'll show you some Southern Illinois turtles. But all right, that's it for now.